Hey, good evening, guys. It's day 11. So, um, I gotta say that there is actually a whole time gap from the recent video I posted to now, day 11. I posted day 11 because that's the time from the time I uploaded the video. Today is day 11. So in my journey, to be honest, I've had some setbacks where it's just that I try to execute, certain ideas and plans, and realizing that you would hope that, people would, say yes or actually work with me. I'm realizing that like I have to take it more into my hands where I'm the one who's creating the opportunity. And when I make the opportunity or the platform, that's when opportunity would meet me. I create the opportunity, and other opportunity comes where people would want to work with me. I have to create the gateway for people to come. So that being said, as a cinematographer, we do have a life. We all are human beings. We just choose to do what we, do for, let's say, the time, um, what we will do basically for money, exchanging our time. Um, to be honest, I feel like um, the direction I'm trying to go with this is realizing where I'm at, like finding the balance of where I'm at in life. Um, I'm seeing cycles, and life is cycles. We live, people are born, and people die. So in that time frame of life and death, I'm realizing that hey, take a breather, sit, sit back, sit down, rest, be still. And what I mean by being still is just that like you're able to direct the path that you want to go. If you're always moving and always busy, you're not gonna really have a fix on the focus on the direction that you're gonna go. Whatever is happening, you're kind of gonna be, um, you know, concerned about, what's happening. So if you're able to shut down distractions, sit down, talk within yourself, and figure out what lifestyle you want to create, what matters to you, what values you want to uphold, and overall just living life, figuring out what hobbies you want to do. In a way, retirement, I feel like even though if you're retired, for those who are the retired, um, you're gonna still feel like you need to do something. Retirement isn't like, you stop just to do nothing. You're able to choose to do what you want. Retirement, I guess, is in a way living your life. When you're not retired, you're working, you're living, I would say, in a way to survive. You're living, making a living. As you're living to making a living, you're not pursuing your own life. Well, okay. People could just say some other things. All right, hear me out. Yeah, you could travel, buy certain things that you want to, you could live the life that you want while working, but I'm talking about like freedom. So like retirement is that freedom. So while you're working for someone, you don't really have that freedom really. So you always got to show up for work. You're on other people's time, but so you're exchanging money. You're exchanging your time for money, for then whatever you want to do. Meaning you want to travel, you want to go to a certain concert, you want to buy a certain car. You're just exchanging the time for the money to do what you want to do. And so, actually, that even being said, money is just a tool, and that tool, money, makes the thing that you want to make, that you want to create. Money helps you do the thing that you want to do. So that tool just helps you, move in life. or that tool helps you live. Speaking of living, that could be taking care of yourself health wise, you know. Um, and and so in all reality, what I'm trying to say on this live here today on day 11 is uh, I'll get back to what I had said from the beginning about the time lapse, or that the time gap from so I just wanted to really come on here and just put myself out there on terms of me as a cinematographer, what my plan looks like, or what my schedule will be looking like, Sunday through Saturday. We live in a cycle. So I'm really sitting back to realize what my week would look like Sunday through Saturday. And as I'm on that journey within these months ahead, matter of fact, I have many months ahead. So that time gap that I'm referring to was months and months. I recorded at like when I was 35. But hey. What I'm trying to say here, in the terms of just the words and the content from the first video, is I'm trying to explore this journey, and I'm asking you guys this to come along with me. Just enjoy the show, and let's see, what's going to happen as me realizing all the time and all the days that had passed in the past. Um, what do I really want to do from what I learned and what I experienced moving forward? But I'm gonna say a Bible verse real quick. Actually, it's from Luke 14, verse 28. Suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost to see if you have enough money to complete it? For if you lay the foundation and are not able to finish it, everyone who sees it will ridicule you, saying, "This person began to build and wasn't able to finish." I say that just to be a little bit hard on myself from seeing myself in the past. I do really feel like me putting myself out there is going to help other people really focus on what they want to do in life and just realize what life is. Life is in cycles. So, like I said, just that first week, it's already been 11 days since I posted my last video. So, like I said, I'm going to give myself that 28-day period, hopefully within that, like, consistency, by the way, a 28-day period being consistent, building that routine. With me having little gaps, not hitting the mark, I would say I reset. So there's always a point of if you don't hit your goal within the 3 months, you could just reset. Don't beat yourself up. Okay. All right. I mean, I'm 30. Okay. I'm not gonna say my age, but we're just gonna keep the timeline of just the content itself of what we're doing, trusting the process, figuring out this journey, and just for you to just come along with that, come along with me, basically. All right. I do got something, thinking about a weekly schedule. It's just like, hey, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and it repeats. Sometimes I'll be thinking, yo, what is this life? Like, this is like getting to me, meaning in a way of like, are we running in a circle? You know, are we on that? Are we a hamster just running on that wheel? This like working and then we retire and then we live. We live then we die. People either leave a legacy, people leave inheritance. Like it's just life. Your life is your life. We all start child. Children of God. You already know. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't know if I left out any day. Maybe Saturday. Hey, but is what you choose to do. So enjoy each day, and as you're enjoying each day, enjoy the days of your labor. What are you working for? What are you exchange your time for the money for you to do. What are you trying to do? You know? So like I said, I'm trying to manifest, and we're gonna make it happen. I know that. 'Cause I always keep going. You already know. But Sunday, if you think about it, we're gonna get right to it. Sunday, first day of the week. It can be that's the day where you sit down and just plan. You have like a creative session, like where you're just brainstorming ideas, what the week is going to look like. So Sunday is just, organizing and planning, sitting down, just creating ideas. And Monday, as people think, is the first day of the week. Sunday, obviously, at what the first day I just finished is the first day of the week. But Monday, I feel like that's the first day that people just start to go to work. So Monday, hey, oh, work mode, work mode, work mode. You can do that. But Sunday, like I said, we just organize planning the week ahead. I feel like that takes away stress, because Monday, when it comes, people go into work mode. They say a lot of heart attacks happen that day. Stress happens that day. This Monday is like Monday. Anyway, Monday, mundane. So I'm gonna say, hey, when Monday comes, after Sunday planning, hey, Monday could be a little fun day. When I mean like fun day, like motivation. Motivation and, just getting the body prep, getting the body, get it going, get it pumping. Just have a fun day. Why the guy be stressed at? Why you gotta go work the first day after planning? I feel like when you are doing something or working, you're creating. So work, I would say, should be joyful and exciting. So as you're going into Monday, that fun day, is technically you like executing your ideas. You're putting out there on that Monday what you want to do. And so it's not going to straight to working grind mode. All right. So that is also a day I feel like you should work out. I put that down, work out. I'm going to try to put that routine in. Work out Mondays. Hey, I mean, I'm gonna just say Monday, one day of the week right now. Hey, we're just gonna start with that. Man. Anyway, so um money on Monday, if you think about it, hey, Monday is the first day banks open, stuff starts processing. So handle your money, all right? And also, hey, play with your money. That fun day could be the day that you play with your money, as in like, hey, I want to try this I never tried out. I want to buy this I never bought. Or, so have fun with your money. But what I'm trying to say on Monday too, like if you did that on Sunday, you have organized what money you're gonna use and what money you need to make that week. So hey, money is also like you figuring out how much you try to make that week or that month. All right. Work hard, play hard. So Tuesday, boom, it's the third day of the week, Tuesday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, third day. So, boom, we were in work mode. We grinding, we working, we hustling, we making things happen. We actually doing the work. Okay, all right. So, um, whatever thing that you had planned for that Sunday to, for what I'm going to do on Tuesday, hey, we're actually doing the labor. So Wednesday would be, let's say, working, like whatever you had created, you're now molding it a little bit better. Like, let's say for me, editing. If I had shot Tuesday, if I had shot something Tuesday, then Wednesday I will be editing it. I'll be molding what I had did Tuesday. So working could also be like I made some t-shirts. After you made the t-shirts, then like Wednesday you're just like, let's say, getting the orders in, or making the orders or organizing your orders. So you're editing, or me would be editing, and you would be just doing what you do, after you do the work. Or all right. So Thursday though. Thursday is near the end of the week. And as we're approaching the end of the week, to be honest, I feel like you gotta come to a point you're about to settle down as the week is about to end. So Thursday, it being what, the third day, the fourth day away from the weekend. So Thursday, damn, isn't actually anyway. Well, because I'm thinking of Friday. Friday night is when I start to rest mentally, spiritually. So Friday night, that's when everything is gonna shut down. That's rest mode. So when I say Thursday, I'm already thinking rest mode is right around the corner. But it's the fourth day of the week. So that day I put that for, like, let's say, review or promoting. So whatever I had going on, I'm just gonna review it, look at the video after I upload it, see what's happening the next day, that type of thing. If you were making t-shirts, like I was saying, you can contact your buyers, see how it fits, see if they can make a video for you, so that you could promote that. And Friday, Friday, hey, thank God it's Friday. We about to end the week. Not really. Saturday's end of the week. Duh, because Saturday is the end of the week. So when people say weekend, I mean, you only have one weekend, to be honest, which is Saturday, because the weekends, but Sunday's involved as the weekend. But it's the beginning of the week. All right, anyway. Um, so yeah, Friday, that's the day when I'm just wrapping things up. I'm responding to either emails, I'm like giving you a call back. I'm just wrapping up, what I had done for the day, as like, hey, the shoot was awesome, or hey, the t-shirts was great, just wrapping up, where the whatever next project's gonna be coming up, you are wrapped up basically. And uh, to be honest, I haven't had my monitor on, seeing if the video's going. I just been okay, all right, all right. I think we could. Okay, so all right. So yeah, that's Friday. What I'll be wrapping up, waiting. I'll be wrapping up for next project for the next week coming up, and at that point, I would look at any reviews, or I'll ask for reviews, asking like, hey, by the way, how was the shirt? If you're making shirts, if I edit a video, I'll say, hey, how was can you leave me a review on how the video um came out? And I had something on my face that whole time, huh? Okay. So Friday after the review, so Saturday, on that Saturday, like I said, everything is shut down. I'm locked down mentally. I'm rejuvenating. I am rejuvenating, re-energizing, refocusing in a way. But at the same time, I'm gonna socialize. I'm gonna either pop out, see what's happening, game night, whatever, playing pool, you know. I'm out. I'm outside. So at that point, I would like to get feedback. I would probably be in the DMs, probably getting feedback, seeing what's happening, socializing, like I said. So like I said, I'm just trying to see how this goes. Day 11. Um, so the consistency, I would say, hey, let's go ahead and start that, let's say, Sunday. You guys are on this journey with me, trying to come up Trying to come up here, just showing up, showing you guys, hey, I'm human, and I'm gonna do the best what I can to make the best what I can. So thank you, Diz, for I said thank you for just tagging along, watching this video. You already know it's your boy Lucky. So check me out on my next video. Peace.